Again for the SP Entertainment video channel. In today's episode, we're doing an unboxing and quick install of the HUGOAI In-Wall Smart Switch. So this little nifty device right here, it works with IFTTT, works with Amazon Alexa, and works with Google Home. So basically it automates your light switch so that you can control it through an app to basically turn off and on your lights even when you're not in the same state. So let's go check it out. Let's see what's in the box and see what's in store for us. So obviously you would need a little bit of experience with electrical installations before you tackle something like this. Here's our manual, and what do we have here? So tools that you'll need: flathead and a Phillips screwdriver, some pliers, and a needle nose plier. So if you've installed one of these switches before, standard switch, then it's basically standard fare for you. Just make sure that you turn off the panel or the switch in your panel that feeds the electricity to the line where you will be installing your switch. So let's see what we have here. So HUGOAI, nice little card here. Thanks for choosing us. Little thank you note, information how to contact them by phone, by email, and also if you need to file a warranty claim. So here's the actual switch right here. Smart light switch. So it's 100 to 240 volts, 10 amps, 50 to 60 hertz. Pretty straightforward here. Just a straight through. Push. Interesting. It's always on. When you push it down, it actually clicks back on, but maybe that's by design. We'll find out later. A little bit more details. Extra cable here, and accessories. Here's a faceplate that comes with it. Now I'm going to be installing this on a 2-gang box, so I actually wouldn't need this faceplate. I'll just need the switch, because what I'll be doing is I'll be replacing an existing flat switch like this, and instead of just a standard rocker switch, I'm going to be installing our smart switch in the dining room light switch, so that since my dining room is centrally located in the house, and you can actually see the light from the street, whether I'm actually home or not, I can have this programmed so I could have the light turn on and off at my liking or on a schedule. Alright, so we turned off the power that's feeding through this gang box. So we'll go ahead and replace this switch right here, which is basically for my dining room light, and then we'll install the HUGOAI Smart Switch right after. Alright, so now that we have our light switch taken out, so the old light switch was here, took that out. That's going to be feeding to my dining room, and here's the just standard rocker that's going to be feeding power to my kitchen. So full disclosure here, I'm not a professional electrician. Take this with a grain of salt, do this at your own risk. So in the back here we have our live, load, neutral, and ground. So just taking a look at the existing wiring that we have in place. I don't see any ground wires. I do see a white one for the neutral. I see the black, which is, I'm presuming, is the live, and I have a red one that feeds up, not down, so I'm guessing that's actually my load. So let's go ahead and connect this. I think this should fit no problem. Actually, I'm gonna knock these out so that we could save a little bit of space. Since it's a two gang, I don't think there's enough space here, especially in the side, so I'm gonna knock these out. So we finally installed the Wi-Fi switch here. Again, full disclosure, I am not an electrician. I'm just doing my DIY electrical here based on what I've learned throughout the years of doing my own work. So first and foremost, as I mentioned, make sure that you turn off the breaker while you're working on your box to make sure that you don't get any nasty surprises. And I basically just followed the instruction. In this gang box, basically I had just the live wire, the load wire, and the neutral. I didn't have a ground wire based on my assessment. So I basically just rerouted those existing wires to the appropriate connection into the HUGOAI switch. So now that we have everything in place, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the power. Okay, so we got the switch on, power's on, and we got that light blinking there, so I'm guessing it's ready to be configured. And as I mentioned, based on what I saw here, unlike this switch where if you turn it down, power cuts off in my kitchen light, and when you switch it up, it turns it back on. The HUGOAI, when you click it once, turns on the dining room lights. Click it again, turns it back off. So success on that one. Standard switch works. So let's download the app and let's see how we can configure this remotely. Alright, so we downloaded the app. Basically, you just go, for me, I'm using an Android phone, so I went to look for the Smart Living app, which is here. The developer's Tuya Inc. So did that. Let me go update now. I just downloaded this, so I can go and update, get the new update. but basically that's the icon that you would be looking for when you're downloading this app. So let me go and set it up and go to the next steps. Oh, here we go. Downloaded. Open it. That's what it looks like. As I mentioned, I already downloaded it because I wanted to test and pair the switch with the app. So I downloaded it. With regards to setting it up, you could basically just go to this plus right here, follow the instructions, select what device you got. In my case, for this one, it's the wall switch. So click that, and then you just make sure that it's either blinking fast, which is prior to me configuring it, you would have saw that this Wi-Fi logo was actually blinking fast. If you're having problems pairing it with your phone to configure it, you could hit AP mode and follow the instructions there. Basically, AP mode turns this switch into an access point. Long story short, basically it's pretty straightforward. Just follow the instructions in the app, you'll be able to do so. But to wrap things up, once you have it configured, you could see the device listed here under all devices. In my case, I listed it under dining room, and then that's it. You'll see the switch there, and when you click on the app, turn on the light, click on the app again, turn off the light. So you can turn on and off your light switch without being physically next to it, as if you're actually on site. So if you're on vacation, as long as you have Wi-Fi, you could turn on and off your lights remotely. And if you see on the bottom, it says timer. You could actually come up with a timer switch here. So here, by default, I just put a fail-safe there. At 6:30 in the morning every day, switch it off just in case. I turn it on and then leave the dining room, go to my room, fall asleep, and forget to turn it off. At least by sunrise, it'll automatically turn off based on my schedule. But you could also configure your schedule there, so if you want this to turn off or turn on while you're on vacation, you can do that to basically make it seem as if someone's home. A little bit of a security feature instead of using a physical timer, you know, for your lights. So there it is in a nutshell, the HUGOAI Smart Switch. Check it out on Amazon. I'll provide the link to the device listing in Amazon in the video description. Hope you guys found this video informative and helpful. If you have any other questions, feel free to hit me in the comment section, and I'll try to reply back with your inquiries with regards to the setup and also on the device. Now again, if you have not had any experiences in installing a light switch, you might want to hire additional, extra help from a professional to make sure you stay safe and that you don't cause any, mishaps. I mean, you're dealing with electricity here, so, something to be very careful about. And, that's it. Thanks again for watching. This is Rob Outcast for the SB Entertainment video channel, doing a quick install and review of the HUGOAI Smart Switch. Hope you guys found this video informative. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Definitely spread the love, share the video as well so other people could see it, just in case they are interested in finding out more info about this device. And thanks again for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.